Morning. Sun just came up. Oh yeah, there it is. I love living somewhere where I can see the mountains and if you live there and the mountains are to the west of you, the sun rises and hits the mountaintop before it's up where you are and then comes down the mountain and then towards you across and that's just it's just kind of cool. I love light and shadow and stuff. Um, So it's an interesting feeling today. I feel good. I feel, uh, well, so in my last video, I was talking about, turn this down. I was talking about surrender, like really surrendering. I was talking about my greatest fear being, um, not being able to control suffering. Like, and I've had a lot of physical suffering, which in turn is psychological suffering, but I've controlled it to a large degree with like ibuprofen and an inhaler, and so swollen feet, toes, knees, back, neck, tight lungs. Um, and I know in making that video, I made that because I was starting to really question, um, not judge, but just question, like, is this my highest path? Is this, or just what feels good to try now? Because, after a while, you start taking more and more of something like ibuprofen or any over-the-counter drug. You get all sorts of side effects, and um, I don't know. But for whatever reason, it's time. So I didn't take anything last night, and today's going to be the first full day, and I want to see how my body responds. I'm just going to keep telling my body, I trust you. I trust you. I don't think I have my whole life. I've had issues with my body since I was a kid, with asthma and just different things, super late bloomer. Um, it's just issues I had around loving my body, trusting my body, and then, you know, that was really brought out when I was about 35 when everything just started to go. Um, so here we are, and it's kind of a surreal feeling. I think it always is when you leap into the unfamiliar, which usually you're kind of forced to be really present with that, right? And it's always incredible to be really present in the now. Um, and we'll see what happens. Just drug free, medication free. See if my lungs clear out. Um, see if my feet, if my inflammatory response goes down. Um, we'll see. So, kind of excited. I hope you have a wonderful day. Um, I hope that as you are in an unfamiliar, most of us, some people are still working. I mean, I know guys in oil business that are just still, life isn't all that different. But for a lot of us, life is still really different, and um, we're needing to just trust this whole unfolding. So instead of trying to control it or just jump to all opinions and thoughts and why this and get drawn into like all the fighting that's going on around how this is being handled, like I mean, unless we're in a position to really do something about it, um, whatever feels good. I mean, signing petitions and spreading, things that matter to you. If it feels good, you do it. Um, but I think talking about what we're really afraid of is what's really going to liberate us. And then just letting go and surrendering and trusting, your experience is going to change. That's for sure. And if collectively we're all having an experience of increased inner peace and joy and gratitude, then that is going to be reflected eventually in the world around us, in the collective. It is. So, have a great day. Om Namah Shivaya, which is like Namaste. I've said that before. It's like, it would mean literally like I bow to the god Shiva, like I recognize the divine in you, namely Shiva, that's in me. It's like, but it's really all those yogic, all the gods in Hinduism are really reflective. They're all just aspects of the one, including us, like all that is. So it's that right there. It's just like kind of like saying Namaste, just a little bit different. Om Namah Shivaya.